people, it's so good to be back. That's right. We're back with the Monsters of Dirt here from Williams Grove Speedway. We're watching the squirrel get around here right now. Alex Holbert slinging it around there and putting it into P25 at the moment. Let's check in with Blake Bentley, sitting in fifth right now with a little over a minute remaining in qualifying. Travis Card out in front, Klein Everhart in second. Austin Smith, Tyler Batten, and Blake Bentley round out that top five there. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Johnny Etheridge in there. You know what? I'm over. Bet I should move over here. I'm over here screaming in somebody else's ear. God love me. Don't you love it? They're probably keeping all quiet, being nice and good for me here. As we got 30 seconds before these guys get it going here tonight. Let's see if any of these... Oh, they're hiding from me. Gonna see if any of them boys from the HRT team are around there, but they look like they're hiding from me. I don't blame them. We'll chat with Imperial Motorsports team here. You just get the luck of the draw, sir. Don't you love being part of the team? He's like, I ain't gonna talk. I am not going to talk to you. I am not doing it. Scott, you got a copy? Nope. He is not having it today. No way. No how. He ain't doing it. We'll get out of here. We'll mess with him here in a little bit as we get back down to where we need to be. And these guys will get it going here. Is Klein Everhart gonna get started on the pole here on this one? Looks like Tyler Batten next to him. Aaron Brumbelow in third. Jesse Wall fourth. Richard Murtaugh Jr. starting fifth. We got Joshua Hessen in sixth. Chris Meyer seventh. Dylan Petty in eighth. Garrett Zimmer ninth. John Etheridge starting 10th. 11th, Alan Durancho. It's probably Duranco. Jason Skinner starting 12th. Mark Schrinkles in 13th. Sorry about that. 14th, Cody Clemens. And 15th, Austin Coates. See how these guys wind up here today. Pulled through the field here in these fixed pros. We got two heats for you tonight, and as always, right after the action here, these guys will, not these guys, but the Monsters of Dirt will pack on up and head on over to SRTV for the Pro Open All-Star Series. That's right, the Pro Open All-Star Series will be getting on here over on SRTV right after the action is over with here. These guys got a bit to go, though. 7 laps around Williams Grove Speedway here tonight. It is gonna be a fun one, that is for sure. Gotta love it. It's always a good old time. Chris, thank you for following here. Appreciate that. We're about to get it on here with the Monsters of Dirt. See how these guys wind out today. As they come around there, they're going to take the green flag for the first time here tonight. Klein Everhart getting a good jump out here on the field. He is going to keep pushing here. Meanwhile, back behind him, Tyler Batten, Aaron Brumbelow, and Richard Murtaugh Jr. making a nice little jump up there. Follow these guys as they make their first lap complete onto the second. That's how that works. 1 + 1 is 2. I don't need to tell you that. You know that. What you might know is these guys are some solid, hardcore, dirt slinging drivers. These guys are putting it down, and we even got a virtual BA. AB here, Aaron Brumbelow in that 4th position at the moment. That ain't gonna last long as Joshua Hessen gonna take over that 4th place spot now as the virtual BA going to the virtual VA. That's right. Whoopsie, as he goes head on into that wall. Right now, the 118 and the, is that the 31 there, shows the 2 for you of Jesse Wall battling out here. Jesse trying to get into that 5th spot here with 4 laps of action remaining. See if old Joshua Hessen can hold him off at the moment. Doing a great job of it now. These guys pushing hard into that last couple of turns here. Williams Grove, it's a tight one here. It's kind of like a Martinsville track, if you will, if you know asphalt at all. They're coming around. They got 2 laps of action here remaining. Let's look at Richard Murtaugh Jr. making a run up to Klein Everhart. Can he get him? Does he have the time, the space, the opportunity? All 3 are needed here to get around that leader on that butt kicker gamer 2 white flag. Klein Everhart in the lead right now. Richard Murtaugh Jr. trying to hold off Tyler Batten on the low side. They get into it there. Richard Murtaugh Jr. going to keep it going. The 21 there, Tyler Batten sliding it in, throwing it down deep, but they collide into it. Richard Murtaugh Jr. going to take 2nd behind Klein Everhart in 1st. Tyler Batten 3rd, Joshua Hessen, Jesse Wall, Jason Skinner, Garrett Zimmer, Mark Schrinkels. Cody Clemens, Austin Coates, Jonathan Effridge, Aaron Brumbelow, Dylan Petty, and Alan Durancho getting it done there in that first of 2 heats here tonight. Looks like Austin Smith going to get us started on the pole of this one. In 2nd, we got Blake Bentley, and the Squirrel starting in 3rd there. Josh Blanchard in 4th. James Miller starting 5th. Zach Haynes in 6th. Darren Literal 7th. Jay Place in 8th. Jace Johnsrud in 9th. Timothy Smith 10th. Ryan Gray in 11th. Owen Zimmer 12th. Jonathan Hallett in 13th. Donnie Gibson 14th. Scott Dobbs in 15th. Anthony Dodrell and Eric Kronis get it rounded out for the bit of action here. The 7 laps we are going to have tonight in this second of 2 heats. And thank you so much for joining along with us here today. CWTV, if you happen to miss me over on the boys show tonight, Wednesday night live over there at BW Sports, Black and White Sports. Check out www.bwsports1.com for all of the action there. It'll be up. Check it out. We're having a good old time. Having some good old fun. These guys going to throw it down here again for 7 laps of fun and entertainment here for you guys. Thank you all again for joining along with us tonight on this journey. That's what it is. It is a journey. I hope you feel the same way. Whoopsie! Richard Murtaugh getting caught red-handed. He's guilty as charged. They caught him. He's going to be running in that all-star race. You can't do them both there. These guys going 5 wide through the corners here. They're still bumping. They are still going off of each other here. My goodness. Looks like that was Jonathan Hallett in that red and yellow, bouncing it off of about every car in front of him there that you see. Whoopsie! He straightens it out for now, pushing it across the line here. 5 laps of action remain. They go quick. Quick. These guys pushing forward. Darren Little in second, trying to catch Austin Smith. He's got about a half second to go to do so, but one little mistake here at Williams Grove can bite you in the butt just like that bullet did Forrest Gump. Ah, it bit me. But you'll be saying if you slide up the track, give that opponent just a little room to slide in under you. As this one gets slick, it gets nasty here. These guys coming around turns 3 and 4. They'll have 2 laps to go here at the line. Austin Smith and Darren Little working hard for the money. So hard, honey. Look at this now as Darren Little to the low side now of Austin Smith. Gonna go side by side here with 2 laps of action remaining. See if he can get around him at the line. Darren Little. Woo! That would have been a close one. The white flag is out now. The Butt Kicker Gamer 2 white flag out in the air. Feel what you've been missing. Immerse yourself in the game. Don't close your eyes yet on Josh Blanchard as he's pulling up. See if he's got momentum to make a run here for this one. As Darren Little going to take this win here tonight. Woo! Sorry, Darren Little. Confused me. Bouncing around there. Austin Smith in second. Josh Blanchard taking third. Blake Bentley in fourth. Alex Holbert, the Squirrel, in fifth. Jonathan Hallett coming off and salvaging a 6th place finish. Owen Zimmer in 7th. Donna Gibson 8th. Woo! And it's quick here tonight as we got a C main here. Let's see how many gonna move on up. 6 people are moving on up. They're moving on up to the feature. They need to keep pushing. See what they can do here. They're not moving on up to the feature. They're moving on up to the main. They got 2 mains to get through to get to that feature. Here's Jesse Wall missing the start. Looks like Jason Skinner and Garrett Zimmer gonna start on the front row of this one. Cody Clemens and John Etheridge back behind them. Aaron Brumlow, Dylan Petty, and Alan Duranco. They're rounding out this field. We're going to see how this one winds out here. As the 00 and the 141 are going to put this one out in front for the start of the show here tonight. Watching as these guys getting ready to fire off and underway here from Williams Grove Speedway in the C main. Green flag flying in the air. These guys taking off here as Jason Skinner, Garrett Zimmer going to battle tooth and nail here side by side through this first set of turns. Back behind them going four wide. Whoo, baby. John Etheridge making a run for it now. Getting sideways into the, whoa, whoa, ho, everybody, oh! Everybody getting down there. It's like a fire drill. Look out. As these guys pushing now. Looks like Dylan Petty out in front. Jason Skinner behind him. See just how these guys pull through this one. 10 laps of action as we are on the third here so far tonight. And a good run we are getting here so far. You can't complain when you get some solid dirt action. Especially with the monsters of dirt. You know it's going to be competitive. Doing a great job here is Jason Skinner trying to catch Dylan Petty, but he's got a 2-second lead over him at the moment here. The virtual BA himself, AB, Aaron Brumbelow, trying to make his way into P2 at the moment. You got John Etheridge back there in fourth, so only one person going to end up missing this now after all that. It looks like 7 cars on the track at the moment, so only one of these guys going to have to pack up and be forced to take off. As we're halfway through this one, lap 5 of 10 is coming down into the books. Let's take a look back at that transfer spot, that number 9 there of Allen. As Cody ways back there, he's going to have to push hard for this one. Meanwhile, Dylan Petty pushing hard out in front, grabbing that dirt and ripping it. Gripping and ripping here tonight with 3 laps to go as they cross the line. Can't ask for much of a better day here on CWTV. Starting off with the NSRL running a great race over there today. Now we're here with the Monsters of Dirt, and we'll finish it up with the Southern Street Stock Series. My goodness. What great heats we had into this main here as they're pushing hard at it. Watch that 421. Ooh, bouncing off that inside wall. Just has to keep it clean for one more. Here is Dylan Petty. Gonna cross the line and bring out that butt kicker gamer 2 white flag. Immerse yourself in the game and feel what you've been missing with that butt kicker gamer 2. Dylan Petty halfway through this final lap, going under the bridge downtown. And Dylan Petty gonna walk away with this one with ease. Aaron Brumbelow, Jason Skinner fighting it out to the end. Jason Skinner taking this one second. Aaron Brumbelow in third. Looks like Allen gonna come into fourth. Sorry, John Etheridge in fourth there. Allen fifth. Moving on to the B main here. Alex Holbert gonna start from the pole here from this one. Let's see how he pulls this one through here. He's ready for it. He's ready to grip it and rip it here. As Jonathan Hallett in that second place. Owen Zimmer third. Fourth place, Donnie Gibson. Fifth, Timothy Smith. Rylan Gray in sixth. Anthony Dodrell seventh. And Zach Haynes sitting in 8th. Josh Hessen, what's going on? How's it going? I'm used to seeing the official name. It throws me off when I just see Josh. These guys ready to go side by side here for 10 laps of action in this B main. We've got 8 contenders here for this one. And 6. That's right. 6 will move on up. We'll watch and see who gets it done here as the green flag will fly. Alex Holbert in the front, gonna dart off to a good little jump there. He's got Jonathan Hallett behind him. Owen Zimmer falling back a bit there. Donna Gibson pulling up into P3 here. Rylan Gray working that right behind him. See a little connection. That's right. 3 wide, battling out down that straightaway here between Owen, Timothy, and Anthony. Back there for that transfer spot is right now Owen Zimmer in that 10 machine is the holder of the key. He's the keeper of the transfer spot at the moment. Look up front as Alex Holbert running to a half-second lead now. You got Jonathan Hallett getting into the wall there, just a hair behind them. Donna Gibson gonna battle Jonathan for that P2 spot here as Hallett pushed up to the top side now. That Fred Flintstone machine. Getting some contact from the 06 there of Rylan Gray. Oh, he takes another beating to that right rear corner. The guys behind him trying to catch it as well as Zach Haynes in 5th. Trying to whoa it down here as we are coming across the halfway point here, lap 5 of 10. Gotta love a good little dirt track action. Gotta love some good old-fashioned racing here. That's what these guys are doing. They're throwing it down for our entertainment. And watch the squirrel bring it in here. Taking across that halfway point under the bridge downtown. Gonna cross the line and bring out that 4 laps remaining here. Holbert holding on tight to the top spot here so far tonight. Gibson behind him trying to hold on, not let Holbert run away too quick with it. Is right here is the transfer spot is Timothy Smith. Currently holding on to it. Zach Haynes getting loose off the turns there again. See if he's able to hold on to that 5th spot, or that 22 machine. And Timothy Smith is gonna get around him. Come across the line. We'll have 2 laps of action remain. We'll keep it here in the transfer spot as Timothy Smith gonna hold on. Try to keep that spot at the moment. Rylan Gray moving up to P3 now. Trying to hold off Jonathan Hallett in front. We got to keep it at this transfer spot, though, as they are keeping this going, fighting back here. Holding strong, coming across the line here. The butt kicker gamer 2, white flag in the air. The transfer spot up for grabs. Anthony Dodrell in that 25 machine looking to the low side here. Can he throw a slider to get it done? It doesn't look like he's going to have the momentum off the corner there. As looks like Alex Holbert, Donnie Gibson, Rylan Gray, Jonathan Hallett, Zach Haynes, and Timothy Smith will move it on up to the feature here tonight as we got 5 minutes. These guys going to get their tires back under them and get the feel for the track now as it's slicked off a bit through those heat races. And we will be back to action here in just a few. These guys gonna pass up that warm up here and gonna move straight on to the feature. Here's Travis Card, Klein Everhart gonna start in the front of this one. Darren Literal, Richard Murtaugh Jr. in the second row. Austin Smith, Tyler Batten in row 3. Back in row 4, we got Josh Blanchard and Joshua Hessen. In row 5, Blake Bentley and Dylan Petty. Back in row 6, Alex Holbert and Jason Skinner. Behind them in row 7, Donnie Gibson, Aaron Brumbelow. In row 8, Rylan Gray and Jonathan Etheridge. Back in row 9, Jonathan Hallett and Alan Durango. In row 10, Zach Haynes and Garrett Zimmer. And back in a row by himself, he's all alone. There's no one there besides him. He's got plenty of time. 35 laps, in fact, to make plenty of friends and make his way through this field here tonight from Williams Grove Speedway. As Timothy Smith gonna round out the field here tonight. Bill Cook, what's going on? B&D Painting and Drywall Finishing. What is happening? These guys are ready for that action, ready for that green flag to drop, and it won't be long here. Yeah, it won't be long. Yeah, it won't be long till there's a green flag flies. There it is. Green flag is out. Travis Card, Klein Everhart, and Darren Literal. The sea of green here out in the front, pushing forward, trying to make something work here. As back behind them, Tyler Batten, Dylan Petty, Jason Skinner, and Josh Blanchard all merge in together there in the first lap. Joshua Hessen getting him some of that, as well as the virtual BA, AB, Aaron Brumbelow doing it a little bit there too. Let's see what happened here. Let that dart fly, baby. Let it fly. See what happened here. Woo! As they were coming down the back stretch here, we'll see the 118 and the 23 battle it out. Looks like that 21 getting into the 23, or the 118 pushing him into the 23, pushing him around into the 12 there, causing just a good little jambalaya, little gumbo of cars there on that back stretch under the bridge downtown, where I drew some blood. They're following that pace car here, and we'll get back to action in just a few laps here. Williams Grove Speedway, the monsters of dirt. Hopefully Josh was not out for the day already. Looks like he's still sitting 7th. Not sure how in the hell he texts and drives at the same time, but I guess this is the one place you can do it. We're about to start the dance back up here, as we are about to go live green flag action. It's out, it's flying. Travis Card, Klein Everhart gonna battle this out here early, quick. Trying to make those positions up while they can. Every position counts. As we see Darren Literal sliding into fourth place as he is that third green car in the field. Joshua Hessen behind him, climbing up there as well. Take a look from inside that cockpit of Mr. Hessen, as you can just see the dirt there that gets in the way of these guys. It's a tough view here. It's not an easy ride as he has got that wheel all the way to the right. Follow here, Joshua Hessen pushing hard. Got a yellow out here. Lap 7 of 35. Let's take a look back and see what went down as we got a flipper. Looks like Allen taking off and getting sideways here in that number 9 machine. See what happened here off the corner. Taking it from the top. Oh, he's got those guys already around there. Look at Jonathan Hallett here. A yabba dabba doo. There was some troubles ahead of him. As he gets into it then with the 22, trying to catch it up. And a whoopsie. Travis Card, Klein Everhart, Tyler Batten, Jason Skinner, and Darren Literal round out the top 5 here at the moment. Lap 8 of 35. And thank you so much for joining along with CWTV here today. I know there's other things you could be doing on your Wednesday night, but you're here. You're watching. You're racing. You're admitting. You're enjoying what these guys are throwing down here. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for hopping in here with good old Tommy and having some fun, as that's what we're all about. Some fun, because that's what this is. That's what the Monsters of Dirt. It sounds scary. I know it does. But behind the name, it's a group of some good old guys there having some fun. These guys should be just about to fire back. Got a half a lap to go before they get it going. We are watching a doozy here from Williams Grove, and we're back to that green flag action we love so dearly. Travis Card, Klein Everhart, Tyler Batten, Jason Skinner pushing hard here. Lap 11 of 35. Like I said, it's like a sea of green there out in front with a couple white cars there as well. Those green cars definitely getting their prime time views tonight. These guys doing a good job holding on there. Joshua Hessen falling back to 7th. Falls back 1 place there. Got a yellow out in the air. Take a look back and see what happened. Is coming in hot. The 01 of Aaron Brumbelow. Let's see what caused it. Take a look back at the track. We're going to see what caused that. See what caused that. As Brumbelow getting into the wall of hair, coming into the next set of turns. Oh, there's an accident behind him, and then he is involved in one there as well. It's one groove, Johnny. We'll see if he can make it around here. It is a tough track here tonight. You're impressive, just the fact that you can type and get that done here. Whew. Ooh, baby. You gotta love it. Trace, go get him. Alex Matthew Holbert. Alex Holbert, go Reaper Motorsports, boys. Put it in the front. Not the bad row there. Let's see if he's able to pull it up. There's Alex Holbert back in 19th at the moment. He's going to need some help. He gets by with a little help from his friends. Oh, he's going to try with a little help from his friends, with a little help from his friends. Justin Neighbors, he's getting ready. He's getting his stretching done. He's ready to fire off here after this. Half a lap to go before we get back to all the fun and excitement here. As the number 8 and the number 1. 1 is the loneliest number unless you're Travis Card. Green flag in the air. These guys are pushing yet again. Travis Card out to the front. Klein Everhart in second. You see the dirt flying. Sound like you're dying. Well, I'm all right. I'll make it. Uh-oh, we got some action in the back. Yellow flag here. %100% healthy here, Mr. Batten. Appreciate it, though. As the number 2 getting into the 12 and incoming. Can't woe it down in time, and they were still trying to catch it back there through the straightaway there. They're back down that backstretch right now. They're going to file back behind the pace car and get moving on here. Travis Card, Klein Everhart, Jason Skinner, Tyler Batten, and Dylan Petty. You're 1 through 5 at the moment. Back behind them, Darren Literal, Joshua Hessen, Blake Bentley, John Etheridge, and Aaron Brumblow round out the top 10. The lights still flashing. Still got a couple to go before going back to green here tonight. Monsters of Dirt, Williams Grove Speedway. Having some fun with the boys here tonight. This is the feature, yes. As the lights are off, half a lap remains under yellow. We'll be back to the action. Green flag racing. Anthony cheering for Rylan. He's back there in 19th. A couple laps down. It'll be a tough one for him to climb back to. But I've seen worse. I've seen harder things happen. As they are going to fire back away. Green flag racing. Travis Card, Klein Everhart still up in the front. Going to battle it out there. Doesn't look like that number 8 machine can get out and around. The number 1 just doesn't have what it takes just yet, as he's going to look to the inside here, see if he can get something working. Klein Everhart just can't get that bottom side around on the number 1 there of Travis Card. Travis keeping a Nice smooth line ran as we got a yellow out in the air. Take a look back. The 21 mixing it up again. Looks like he was trying to hold on to that bad boy for a while. And then running into some fellas on down the road. As well as getting a little tap from the pace car there. Travis Card, Klein Everhart, Jason Skinner, Tyler Batten, and Darren Little round out the top 5. Back behind them, we got Blake Bentley, John Etheridge, Jonathan Hallett, Donnie Gibson, and Josh Blanchard rounding out your top 10. Hopefully, I'm doing better for you there, Mr. Batten. Hopefully, I'm sounding a little more lively, not so dead to you. As these guys are going to try to push forward here. Have about 10 laps of action here remaining when they go back to green here with the Monsters of Dirt here at Williams Grove Speedway. Blanchard putting Hessen in the fence there. Green flag out in the air. And these guys pushing onward. Travis Card still on that top line. And not going to give an inch to that 8 machine on the low end. As they are side by side yet again here. Let's see if he can get them on the exit of the turn with that momentum. Not yet. Still going to stick to the low side there. That number 8 of Klein Everhart trying everything he knows of to get around that number 1 of Travis Card. Just can't do it yet. Lap 28 now of 35. And the 1 machine still pushing on his nice, smooth, clean line here. Jason Skinner, Tyler Batten, and Darren Little battling out in the top 5 here is Jason Skinner trying to hold off the P4 of Tyler Batten. Tyler looks like he may have something for him. Jason keeping it in the middle there. Trying to keep the 21 on his toes. 21's going to drop to the low side now. And Skinner getting into the wall. That's going to allow Tyler Batten to get around on the low side now, trying the crossover, that 00 of Jason Skinner. And see if he can make it work. But the 21 keeping it clean and moving on to the podium, that P3 position. The 2 boys in green battling it out here in the front with 5 laps now remaining. That number 1 of Travis Card still out in front. He is able to run his line, keep it clean, keep it steady, keep it smooth. As you see that number 21 there of Tyler Batten working the low side, trying to get in there with these boys and make something work between Travis Card and Klein Everhart. Will keep it up near the front here with these 2 battling out here. Can Klein Everhart get around Travis Card? As these 2 have been on the podium many times this season already. They are showing to be two of the most dominant drivers here in this Fixed Pro Series. Putting it down now, coming across the turns 3 and 4, and we're watching Tyler Batten close the gap, but is it too little too late here for Tyler Batten in that third spot to gain anything here, as we have 2 laps now remaining? Can he get up into him here? Is that 8? Gonna close the door there for Tyler. Not gonna allow him to work around him. So with the white flag out in the air, that Butt Kicker Gamer 2 final lap. Immerse yourself in the game and feel what you've been missing. It looks like the 8 had to start playing defense and couldn't get on the offense there. As from flag to flag, Travis Card takes this one here. Klein Everhart in second, and Tyler Batten taking third. We'll hop over to the Auralex interview loft here and talk to these 3 as Auralex Acoustics. Check them out, Auralex Acoustic Treatment. If you want to sound just like the paddock, that crisp, clean sound you're hearing, they'll check them out over there at the link in the description below. They'll try to find these guys real quick, as I know we're live already over on SRTV for that All-Star Series, so we'll try to get these guys in here real quick, but if not, we're going to pass it on over to Mr. Wheezy over on SRTV for those All-Stars. Let's see if these guys make it over here. We'll give them one more run down the line, as there they are. We'll talk to both of these guys here, as they're both in the same room. Klein Everhart, Travis Card. Are you guys getting used to this now?
I don't know about that. Anytime we get to talk to you, it's a good night.
Klein may be getting used to it. I've had a rough couple of weeks.
Oh, hey, it doesn't matter. It seems like either way, one of these green cars are ending up in the podium, and today, both of them. What a run here by both of you guys. Klein, I'll talk to you first here. As it looked like you were trying to make anything work around Travis, but Travis just making that car a little wider than you really needed to get around. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, man, it's a tough track. Anytime you're trying to, when you got 2 fast cars like that, it's so hard to get around. You about got to have some help. You got to have them mess up or miss it just a little bit so you can get a run.
Absolutely, and that's what I was kind of talking about, is you got to wait patiently and wait for that kind of lurk in the shadows, wait for that mistake to happen. Travis not going to let that happen here today, as traffic didn't become an issue really. Were you hoping you were going to see a little bit of lap traffic get in the way there and maybe help you get around Mr. Card there?
You don't never know about traffic. I was trying to roll the bottom in there, and I could hit it good sometimes, and then sometimes I wouldn't. I felt like maybe the top was probably a little better. I think I was a little better on one end than on the other end. He was a little better. So anything I gained, that we just basically evened out.
Swapped out back down there. That's frustrating, isn't it? When you it's like that yo-yo effect. You feel like you're closing in, then all of a sudden you're farther back. You're closing in, you're farther back. I've been there before, but usually I'm back there for 23rd, not first or second there. But I know the feeling regardless there. But man, how'd that track feel come the end? Were you still able to really give that car its all, or was it starting to really slick off?
Getting in was a little hairy. You had to, if you was going to run the bottom, you really had to get it wound down to go in. And then if you ran the top, it was just all about like sliding across it. And then once you got up towards the wall, then you can hammer down pretty good.
Absolutely. You had to feed it, but you couldn't feed it just quite enough to get around Travis here today. Klein, who do you want to thank for putting it into P2 though today?
Oh yeah, Everhart Transportation, Miller Farms, Bama Race Parts, everybody at Everhart Card Racing. Jim for painting the car. Appreciate y'all broadcasting, and Monster Dirt for having the lead.
Absolutely. Appreciate you. And we'll move on over to your winner here, Travis, sitting right next to him in victory lane there. Travis, what a run here today. Flag to flag. Did those restarts get you worried at all?
Well, them restarts aren't ever good here, but I mean, when we didn't have enough, Klein's been pretty modest. If there hadn't been so many cautions, he'd have probably got me, and he cut me a break one time pretty good. So, I mean, I don't know. The restarts probably helped me. I believe if it had been a long run, he'd have got by me.
Absolutely there. And the one good thing about being up in front, especially for the entire race there, is you make people adjust to your style of driving as you aren't adjusting to anybody else there. And I asked the same question to you there as I asked Klein, but kind of the opposite spin on it is I'm sure you were happy to some extent that lap traffic did not become an issue, because that could have really you don't know either way. It could hurt or help you.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this place is real narrow, and the more laps you can run not beside a car, the better off you are here. I mean, I don't know. It's just the key to this place is just qualifying. If I'd have qualified 10th, I'd have probably run 10th. You know what I mean? It's just it's got a lot to do with qualifying and just being lucky here.
Well, hey, sometimes, like we say many a times before, luck, or not meaning, but luck it's better to be lucky than good some nights. And hey, if you want to claim tonight as your night, it don't matter as you finish on the top there in that victory lane, putting that number 1 in P1 there. That's always got to be a good feeling. The good old snake eyes there for Travis Card.
Yeah, man, it's been the last couple of weeks been pretty rough. You ain't had much luck, so it felt good to get another one.
Get up here with Klein and have a good run there. And who do you want to thank, sir, for putting this one into victory lane?
Same sponsors as Klein, Bama Race Parts, Everhart Transportation, Miller Farms, Jim Emery, our ECR teammates, Aaron Brumbelow, Jason Skinner, too. On top of that, Jason, Cody Clemens, Chris Long, just some buddies that help us out there.
Absolutely. The virtual BAAB there, Aaron Brumbelow. You got to love that. That's always helpful to have on your side there. So congrats to you, Travis Card. We'll look forward to seeing both of you guys make a run for the title here going forward.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all doing the broadcast and appreciate John putting it on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. And like I said, we'll see you guys next week. Good luck.
All right, appreciate it.
And we'll take one more look, and I think that is all we got for tonight. Check out Jay Weezy over at SRTV for the Pro Open All-Star Series there. Check them out as they are about to get it going here tonight. Thank you so much. We're about to head over to the Southern Street Stock Series and have some fun with them. We'll be right back here with those guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you here shortly.